Hi everyone, thank you for listening in. I'm Urvashi, I'm a mindset coach and the founder of Transcend with Urvashi, and today we're talking about self acceptance. Self acceptance is a beautiful feeling, and when we have self acceptance, then we're also opening more possibilities for success because we are not fighting ourselves along the way. Fighting the feelings of not being good enough, which is often a major roadblock in whatever it is that we're intending to do. Also, for parents, I want you to note that when you accept yourself wholly, including all your flaws, then you're also accepting and more accepting of your children for who they are rather than who you wish them to be. And as Carl Jung said, that whatever you are not accepting, you are resisting, and whatever you resist persists, and you see it more and more in your life. But what exactly is self acceptance? It's different from self esteem. Self acceptance only means accepting yourself as you are, including your strengths and your weaknesses. And those strengths and weaknesses don't make you any more or any less than anybody, they just make you a unique individual as you are. So, an acceptance of both your flaws and your accomplishments. How do we really teach self acceptance, or how do we really uh, exercise it and pass that on to children? The first step is forgiveness. Forgiveness is huge. Forgiveness for your past mistakes, because we are sometimes very, very hard on ourselves, and we use our current knowledge to kind of judge a situation in the past. But you didn't know then what you know today. So, in that sense, judgment and regret, all of these are very wasted emotions. So, we have to accept that we are all doing the best that we can with whatever resources are available in that moment and show compassion to ourselves. The second is, of course, mindfulness. Mindful of your negative self talk. Words are extremely powerful, and the most important words that you're ever going to use are the ones that you actually choose to speak about yourself. When you say things like, I'm not capable of something, or I'm not good enough, I can't really do this, your unconscious mind is listening, and you're seeing more and more of that in your life. You're also going to teach this to the kids, to become mindful of their own self-talk. When did they really decide that they are not good enough or they can't do something? So you make a list of all those beliefs that you have which are not serving you, and you let them go one by one. When did I really decide that I adopted this belief? When did I decide I can't do this? When did I say that I'm not accepting of something? So you just let go of those beliefs. Another point is to embrace your emotions. We find it really easy to embrace emotions which are positive, like happiness and joy. And sometimes when it's the negative emotions, we just kind of either suppress them, don't deal with it, don't process it. But I'm just saying, let's be a generation of parents who are going to validate their child's anger, hurt, sadness as much as they're going to validate their happiness and joy. And that includes your own emotions. Embrace the good, the bad, whatever it is, and deal with it. And lastly, journaling. Journaling is a very important point. There are self-acceptance exercises. So you make a column of two, your strengths and your weaknesses. In the first column, you write down all the strengths, all the people's lives that you have impacted, your accomplishments, and whatever you like about yourself. And in the second column, whatever that needs to be improved can be written in that column. Excuse me. In nature, nothing can remain the same. There's nothing that can be stagnant. We're either growing or we're disintegrating. So when I say that you accept yourself as you are, I don't mean to say that there is no scope to growth. All I'm saying is you're accepting yourself in the present moment, while at the same time striving to become who you want to become. So it's like, I am strong and I am weak. I am human and I am flawed, but despite all my imperfections, I love and accept myself unconditionally, and I'm going to use my past mistakes to learn something about me. I'm growing and evolving, and at the same time, I'm going to accept myself and set intentions to become who is it that I want to be. So self-acceptance is huge, because people who accept themselves wholeheartedly for who they are not going to seek external validation or other people to tell them about themselves. And this is a very, very important trait that we can pass down to our children. It's very important for them to see them as they are. So another thing is that we will never be able to see our children for who they are if we are not very well accepting of our own flaws. So despite how we are, we can strive to become better, but at the same time, we can be very, very accepting of who we are in the present moment. Let me know if you want to know more about this.